Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today's geometry question we will discuss. Today's question is in this diagram. In this diagram, one diagram is given here. In this diagram, PA is equal to QB is equal to PC is equal to QC is equal to PD is equal to QD is equal to 1. All these lengths are equal to 1, and also CE, CF and EF are equal, and EA, that means this length, BF length, this length, these two are equal and twice the length of A. That is given. Then find BD length only we have to find. BD length we have to find. That is the question here. So some concepts we have to discuss before going to answer this question. The first concept I want here is in an equilateral triangle. Suppose these three side lengths are equal, equilateral triangle. So from this vertex to, if I draw an altitude or angle bisector or median, all these three will coincide. Similarly, from this vertex also, if I draw the median or altitude, angle bisector are same. Similarly, that vertex. That's why in an equilateral triangle, centroid, orthocenter and in center all coincides at one point. Similarly, if it is an isosceles triangle, for an isosceles triangle, suppose these two lengths are equal, from this common vertex only, if I draw the median, altitude, orthocenter all are same, angle bisector all coincides here. From this vertex, not from these two vertices. This is the important property of the isosceles triangle. Then one more point. What is the circumcenter? What is the circumcenter means? Suppose a triangle is there. Circumcenter, perpendicular bisectors of all the sides. Perpendicular bisectors of all the sides meet at one point. That is known as the circumcenter. And from circumcenter to vertices, all distances are equal. This is the circumradius. Suppose this ABC triangle, it has circumcenter O means OA is equal to OB is equal to OC. That is the circumcenter property. Based on these two properties only, I will solve this question here. My aim is to find the value of BD. So I am taking a midpoint here. Let M be the midpoint of this EF. M is the midpoint of EF means M is the midpoint of AB also. Why? Because these two lengths are already equal given in the problem. These two are equal already. So M is the midpoint of EF means M is the midpoint of AB also. So let M be the midpoint of EF. That means M is the midpoint of EF I taken here. So CEF triangle is a equilateral triangle because these three side lengths are equal here. CE, CF and EF are equal. That means CEF is an equilateral triangle. So since M is the midpoint, if I draw the C to M a line, this is perpendicular and also passes through D. Why? You know, how you know, sir? This line passes through D means all the side lengths are equal. If I folded it, then D will be on the folding part of AM, of CM. So that's why D should lie on the CM by symmetry. All this figure is symmetry about this axis. Am I right? They said this is symmetric here. So that's why D should lie on CM. So if I join CM, then that CM is perpendicular to EF and also passes through D. That is the important observation. Passes through. CM is perpendicular to EF and also passes through D. So let I am taking this AM length is equal to X and MB is equal to X. These two lengths are equal here. So that's why let AM is equal to X that is equal to BM if I taken. Then here already given that EA and BF are 2 times of AB. So what is the AB length here? Total length 2x. So EA and BF are 4x and 4x. So EA length is equal to BF length is equal to 4x. That means from midpoint, this is 4x length and this is also 4x length. So from midpoint to this vertex's total length is 5x. And this side length, what is the side length here? EF length is equal to 4x and x, 5x and 5, 10x. EF length is 10x. So EA is equal to B is equal to 4x means this implies EF length is equal to CE length is equal to CF length is equal to 10x. Why? Because that is an equilateral triangle of side 10x. So if I know in triangle CMF, I know that CF length is 10x I know. Also MF length is 5x. So in triangle CMF, I can find the length of CM here. In triangle CMF, CM square is equal to CM square is right angle triangle this is. So CF square minus MF square. CF square minus MF square. What is its value? CF length is 10x, so 10x whole square minus MF length. MF length is 5x, so 5x whole square. That means what is its value here? CM square is 100x square minus 25x square, so I am getting 75x square. Therefore, CM length is equal to root 75x square. That is 25 into 3 it can be written as, so 5 root 3x. That is the CM length here. So if I join CB and CA, so I am joining CB and this is CA. Then these two lengths are also equal. Why? Because CMB and CMA both triangles are congruent. Why? These lengths are equal. This is 90 degrees and 90 degrees. So this is the common side. CMB is the common side. So which property it is? By SCAS and SAS property, triangle CMB is congruent to triangle CMA. That means two triangles are congruent here. That means CB length is equal to CA, and also angle between these two are also equal. That means BCM angle is equal to ACM angle. BCM angle is equal to ACM angle. This is one observation. Next, but my aim is to find the BD value. That is important thing. BD value at BD, where it is BD means BD is in this triangle, BDQ triangle. So now I have to focus on this Q here. What is given in the problem? QC, QB and QD length. QC and QB and QD length all are equal to 1 here given. That means from Q, this QB length, here I will draw one separate diagram here, see. QB and QC and QD are equal here. So that means the three lengths are equal means QB, QC and QD are equal. QB is equal to QC is equal to QD is equal to 1 already given. So that means this Q is the circumcenter of this circle. That means this circle is passes through, if I draw a circle passes through this one, then Q is the center of this circle. Why? Because already I discussed earlier. So if the lengths of the vertices from the center are equal, that is circumcenter. So for this triangle BCD, The circumcircle passes through the circumcircle of this BCD triangle is having a center Q, circumcenter Q. So that's why QC, QB and QD are equal there. So here one more important observation. So the circumcircle of triangle BCD is having circumcenter Q. One more property I want, the circle property. What is the circle property means? Suppose this chord, any chord making an angle alpha at the circumference, then that chord makes 2 times of that angle at the center. 2 times of that angle at the center. So here suppose if I taken BC makes an angle alpha at D. Here it is C, here it is D. This is D and this is C here. So suppose this BD making an angle of alpha at C, that means that this is alpha, this is 2 alpha, that means this is 2 alpha here. So since this is alpha, these two angles are equal, this total angle is also alpha, 2 alpha here. So this angle and this angle are equal, that is the important point you have to remember. Chord makes an angle of alpha means twice at the center. That chord only makes twice at the center. That is the circle property. So here, this is a problem here. B, A is there. A is also there here. So this is the problem here. This is alpha and this is also alpha. Why? Because already I discussed this one. MCA angle. ACM angle is equal to BCM angle. So BCM is alpha if I take it means ACM is also alpha. So this total angle is 2 alpha. This angle is also alpha here. From the circle property. So we have, I am writing that angle property here. ACB, angle ACB is equal to angle BQD by this property. Okay, the circumcircle is Q here. So if this makes an angle alpha, then this is the 2 alpha. Then these two angles are equal from this one. BCM is equal to ACM, you know. So that's why this is 2 alpha, this 2 alpha. That's why I written as angle ACB is equal to angle BQD I written. But we know that this AC and BC are equal. AC and BC are equal. And also BQ and BD are also equal, already given here. BQ and BD, BQ and DQ. This is BQ and this is D. They are also equal. That means this BQD triangle is isosceles triangle making an angle of 2 alpha in between them. BCA triangle is also isosceles triangle, these two sides are equal and the angle between them is 2 alpha. So that means these two triangles are similar here. Why? Because I want BD, so that's why I focused on BDQ triangle. So I am writing it as, so these two triangles are equal and also triangle BCA and triangle BQD are isosceles. These two are isosceles triangles. From these two properties, we have these two triangles are similar. So, therefore, triangle, I am writing BCA is similar to triangle BQD. Why? Because at C and at Q angles are equal. So these two triangles are similar. If two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are proportional. I can apply here. That means BC by BQ is equal to AC by DQ is equal to AB by BD. I want the BD length here. BD length here. What is BC? BC length or AC length both are same only. What is BQ length? BQ length is given as 1 already. BQ length is given as 1. This BQ length is 1 I know. BC and AC lengths are equal. BC and AC lengths are equal. So what is AC length here? AC length I want here. Okay. So if I equated these two, then I am getting BD is equal to AB into BQ by BC. If I equate these two, I am getting BD length I want here. Finding BD is important here. So BD can be written as AB into BQ by BC. What is AB length? AB length is 2x. X and x 2x. So AB length is 2x into BQ length. BQ length is 1 already given. 1 by BC length I want here. BC length. I know CB length is, where I got CB length here? CB length is 7, CM length is 5 root 3x I got here. CM length I know, MB length is x. Therefore, what is the BC value means? BC is square root of 5 root 3 whole square, 5 root 3 x whole square plus x square. So this triangle right angle triangle, CM is right angle triangle. So in this triangle, this is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse plus side square I apply here. So that means what is its value? 5 root 3. 25 3 75 x square plus 1 76 x square, root 76 x square. Root 76 x square, 76 can be written 4 into 19, that means 2 root 19 x. So if I substitute this BC value here, that means 2 root 19 x. Then x and x, 2 and 2 get cancelled. I am getting 1 by root 19. That is the BD value. That only we have to find out. BD value only we have to find out in this question. So see, this is the answer here for today's question. 1 by root 19 is the answer. Okay. So geometry questions, whatever the geometry questions we have to remember is, if we know, then problem is very easy. Otherwise it's a typical question. Geometry, that is the drawback in geometry. Geometry part is a dry subject. This plain geometry part is a dry subject. That's why students feel a difficulty in geometry questions. They are also look like this figure. If we look this figure, we can fear what is this figure, what is given, what is where we have to find, what we have to find it, how we can find this one. So many questions will come here. But if we know the concept, then the problem will be very easy. But if you don't know, that will be very difficult. Geometry rule, that is the geometry part. So here we applied the 3 parts. Euclid triangle properties I applied, then circle properties I applied, then circumcircle property. 3 properties I applied here. Then similar triangles. These 4 properties that I applied. So all geometry questions will be based on the multiple concepts only. So be confident about the geometry problems. So again we will do so many good questions in geometry part. So then again we will meet on tomorrow with a beautiful question. Okay. Stay tuned and like and subscribe and send this link, that means this channel name, to all your friends. Spread it, because all has to learn, all has to develop here. That is my aim. Okay. All the best to all. Then subscribe, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye to all.